Welcome everyone, it's time for more Anno 1800. Well, last time I started with this monstrosity over here, the palace. And I gotta be honest, I am looking forward to completing this bastard. And it's gonna probably be a bit cool in the end, hopefully. So what I've started doing is to place out these modules, and I realized that yes, I have been saying I do want to do the steampunk thing, which is now what I am going to start incorporating. So you can see that we have the sort of basic thing, what are they called? Celestial tiles, as well as the steam pipes going through here. I don't know if that this is gonna be what it actually looks like when we're done. I have a few ideas, but I just sort of placed this as a placeholder thing. What I realized was a cool thing, which is that these, I don't know what they're called anything, gates, yes. You can actually drag this through here, which I found to be very, very exciting and cool. It's a bit sad that we don't get the celestial tile sort of tiling, I assume you could say, at the bottom here. I don't know if there's any way to do that. I am gonna potentially look up if there's a mod for that, because I kind of would like for that to be a thing. I wonder if that exists. It would be nice if it did. But also, you can see that we get like these really cool patterns and stuff like that. There is really only two of these, which I find to be fascinating. But I suppose if you just have
life savings.
Okay, you keep buying that. If you have twos, you get the if you have twos, you get the straight pattern. If you have ones, you get the circle pattern, and then you can do weird stuff like this. I'll see if I'll do something with that. We still have to sort of figure out what we want in here, because it's not just going to be like this. I added, for example, a little hedge here, which I found to be quite interesting. So it might be that we do stuff like that. We might want some I don't know, fountains, we might want some greeneries, etc, etc. It's not just going to be this thing. What I mostly focused on is the layout of the entire thing, if you know what I mean. And that is what we're going to keep doing in this episode. And yeah, is there really too much else that I'm focused on right now? I don't think so. So the big thing before we continue about this is that we have all the policies, which is very cool, and you can see how the reach is just very good already. It would be nice if it covered everything. We can only place actually 5 more of these for now. That is relevant to the global population. Now, wouldn't it be nice then if Adam falls over here, which you are just buying shares in, stupid you. Wouldn't it be nice if Adam Falls had a really large population? Yes, it would. That is another thing that I did in the last episode as well, and we're going to continue with that as well in this episode. But let us see if I can't place the final 5 that I have available to me. I think I can without any problems. No. So what I was thinking is a very sort of normal-ish thing. I have these little things coming out here. I'm gonna do sort of just a straight line through here, and then potentially have some of them coming down similar to this. That's the idea. So if we build a regular palace wing coming off of here, I'm thinking, yeah, I do want at least 2 here. So we're gonna come out of there. We're gonna have the L wing. It's not an L wing, it's a T wing. And then we have 1 coming down. It's going to be too close if it comes here. I don't think so. So we're going to have you. Am I now maxed out? Yes, I am maxed out. So now I can't do more. That's a bit of a shame. Module limit reached. Done. And right on the cue, the World Fair is completed. Now, can I even get all the modules that I need? Because I'm at 90,000. I'm not like I'm gonna build a whole lot more. We'll see about that. What's important to finish is this bloody thing. The World Fair is completed. We're gonna finish the last phase. Here we go. Oh, the game did not like that. Oh no, the game did not like that. Please, World Fair, get built. I'm ever so excited to see what you look like.
world's
There
fair.
we go.
This may very well be the finest city in the whole of my empire.
Uh-huh. It probably is, you know.
We feel most welcome.
Uh-huh. We also get something for this. What do we get and where do we get it? I don't know. Oh,
You
there.
make for a charming
There we go.
host.
I get Fernando de Faro, coffee lover, and all-round cad. Well, I really hope I got those, because that just went away because of that. I really hope I got those. I didn't get those because... You bastard. Okay. You know what? I don't care, okay? Screw you. I don't care. I do care a little bit. We can get rid of this one now. You are not needed anymore. At least I don't think so. Oh, you might actually be needed. Hold on, because we are going to produce World's Fairs now. World Fair things. What do we have? This is completely new then.
If we're to drag this city kicking and screaming into the future.
Uh-huh, don't do that. So, unique
What's our
ornaments.
strategy?
So modest, large, sumptuous ornaments. What are the preconditions? That is in investors. We need to go higher up there. 3 unique ornaments and buildings for that one. Then we have science and innovation, rare and uncommon machines and inventions. That sounds less intriguing. And then artifacts for your museum, rare and uncommon, completely pointless. Botany, same thing there. Anniversary. Items, fireworks, and golden tickets, you say? Well, that's kind of nice. But no, I think it has to be the ornaments and buildings. That's interesting. Unique buildings. What then are those? I don't know. Yes, let's do that. There we go. Click that. Confirm. We need grapes, fish, and beer. All of that should be eminently reasonable. But I assume then that you do need access to this. Okay, fair enough. But I don't want you to really be there. Do I? That looks ugly to have it there. Don't you? I mean, you reach all the way over there. Okay, that's fine. There's no need to be like quick about that. So what we kind of want to do here, we want to make sure that... How do we want people to be able to reach this? I'm thinking at least that is fine. You have the road coming up here. And you already have your own little... sort of... hedge thing.
Your braces and thrust into the unknown.
Uh-huh. Archibald wants help, apparently. I'm gonna do this. Because we have a very good... I don't know what good I was referring to, but I think you understand what I'm talking about. This one... we come down here, with a road coming out here. I don't think we're gonna have a road over here. Do we? Like, that's fine with that road, because that is the sort of big road that is tied to whatever the hell I'm gonna call this. The promenade, or whatever. So that's fine, but on this side, I'm okay with it. I'm a bit sad that we are in a very big slopey thing here, but that's fine. So I think that is a-okay. I am going to pick up the regular pavement. We are going to fill out, at the very least, that. And I think here we're going to fill out that. And over here we're going to fill out that. I placed trees here, didn't I? Yes, well, potentially trees. Let's just do some trees here, so that it is actually trees. There we go. Lovely. But do I want the trees there? You know what? I think I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this. Just have that come over here. No, I don't want that one. I want the hedge. The hedge that we had in the other place. So that is that one. Oh, I did not there. Right here. a hedge there, and then we don't need anything there. Not like that, I realize. We're gonna have it here instead. We're gonna have it there. And this is gonna come up here. Lovely. So one thing that we're obviously gonna need, and we're gonna have it right here at the entrance, is the bus terminal for the tourists. Let's have a bus stop right here. Wabam! You reach everything. You reach the World's Fair. Perfect, perfect. But you are a bit far away from zoos and docklands, so that's a bit of a shame. Right, but that's at least important for us to have. Yeah, you reached that one. You are already too far away from that, which is just amazing. Anyway, so that is now just gonna sit there and work.
Can't it be faster?
Are we getting anything delivered to it? Yeah, you are going. You are going. We have time for this. What do you, by the way? Bonus rewards. Ooh, bonus rewards is a lovely one. Yes, took that one. But yeah, that's basically as far as we can come now. How do I know when I can get another one of these? How do I know? Here we go. So 92,330, and then I get +2. That's good. I was wondering if we get like +1. But no, we get +2, which means we can go over here, and we are not ready to buy anything there. And I'm definitely planning on expanding on this. So one thing that I would like to do, you already have your needs and your happiness, that's fine, but there's a whole bunch of stuff over here that we can do. We can first and foremost add the local mail, because we are producing local mail, so that's one way to get more people in here. Now we have flour, sugar, jam. Jam we still don't have, because that's tourists, but we have everything else. So herbs and hibiscus petals, how are we looking on that over here? Because I think we are doing super fine. Herbs, super fine. Hibiscus petals, super fine. So we are gonna make use of one of the... Yeah, for example, you. We are gonna set up our first, I think. Cancel that one. We're gonna set up our first shipment from Crown to Gristle, because we don't have one of those yet. So we're just gonna copy that one. We're gonna create a route from here to here. It's not obviously gonna be called that. Gristle. And I'm just gonna add a 1 immediately. And we do have, for example, a Juneflower. We're gonna pick up herbs. And we're gonna pick up hibiscus petals specifically. Deliver that. Good. And we are gonna make sure, don't fail that. Hibiscus petals, minimum 150 is fine. And herbs, same thing here, a minimum of 150. That's one thing. And then we had, the next one was also, so we're gonna add those. This is for health, by the way. So we're gonna add also soap. Ah, mate. No, go away. We're also gonna add soap. And the question is, how much soap are we... Okay, we did something. What did I do? I don't know. Did I do more of those? Hold on. Let me check. Did I do... It's something good, I think. Well, actually, I'm not gonna know if I did something that I've already done before, I just realized. What did I do? Probably the printing press. All production buildings up with workers needed down. Question is, what is this one looking like? Yes, I can ship one over there. Oh, no, I have them. Oh, they stored them in a boat. Right, let's look at you now. Fernando the Pharaoh, coffee lover, and all-round cat, whatever the hell that means. So, town hall, obviously. Coffee needs is not needed anymore. That's a lovely way of saving up on coffee. And then we have Susanna Brightwoman, a glimmer in the darkness. Clockmakers and jewelers. Attractiveness is up, which is fine, but also extra gold. Not terrible. Not great. Not terrible. what are we doing with soap here? How are we? We're looking super fine on soap. So we can immediately add that one. We can add soap. Lovely. And we're gonna add that, and I am gonna check, just so that we don't screw up everything. Go into here, check these 3 for soap. Looking mightily fine. Good, good, good. And we are shipping it from here, even though it is produced here. Right. Dump those 2 in there, but pick up items. The printing press. We have several of those. Good. Might actually ship more than 1 over. I don't know. Right. Let's. I mean, the point I suppose to consider here is that we are not producing enough. We're actually not producing enough iron here, I believe. No, we're severely underproducing on iron in this world. But I think you are super fine. It's actually the output storage that is limiting you. Because, well, actually, you shouldn't be. I think it's just you that's not doing well enough. Anyway, we're gonna make sure that you produce even more by adding this to this. There we go. Whabam! That also has some effect on these guys, which is lovely. More soap, would you believe it? All of these are getting affected by that. And of course, the workforce needed down is not a bad thing either. But there we go. So we've added already herbs, hibiscus, and soap. Yes, now we're going to look at flour, which I don't think is going to be a problem either. Flour, we are seeing at gazillions of flour, so let's add that into the proverbial mix. There we go. Add that. Go here, click you, add that, and then we have sugar. I must have been shipping sugar, right?
Is under siege.
Isn't that a thing? No, I do not. That means that you also don't have access to sugar. Indeed you don't. You also don't have access to regional mail or overseas mail. Why do you not have access to overseas mail? That's stupid. You should have that.
A sumptuous setting.
You have that, yes. And you have that, yes. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Sugar, 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 sugar. Ooh, can I do that, I wonder? Just regular sugar? No, I can't, because I'm actually not producing enough sugar. Alright then. I would like to do that. So, okay, hold on. I mean, we can absolutely do more sugar. I realize that now. We're actually underproducing sugar. Is that actually true? Gristle.
Storeroom's full, boss.
Yeah, we're actually under-delivering on sugar, I would say. Sugar from Gristle to Manola. How about we do this? Sugar. Like so. We remove one of those. And then we have to do this. We have to literally dump some corn. And you are maxing out on the sugar production, so how about we correct that by producing more sugar? Sugar refinery, those are over here, right? Somewhere. I think, yep, just sprinkle out everywhere. Can actually fit one in here, can actually fit one in here, and I'll do that and circle you, there we go. So more sugar is now going to be produced. If we look at sugar, well, that's sort of activating in the background. See, there we go. And that is also... I didn't actually... I don't know. Wasn't that lower before? But there we go. Sugar has been produced. Do we have any international from new to crown that's sort of not filled up? I don't think we do. I think all of these are... Yeah, I can do that actually. New to crown to specifically look at those, but yeah, that one's filled up, that one's filled up, that one's filled up, that one's filled up, that one's filled up with 2 ships. We have oil, obviously. We have those. Yes, that's filled up. You are struggling to unload perfume, which is fine. Yeah, it's just gonna have to be a new one. It's just gonna have to be a new one. So copy that, create trade route from here, number 12, from Manola to Kitlani Crown Falls, and we're gonna add just sugar. Just add 4 to begin with. There's no reason to. Do we have any? Did I? Yes, we have aura. So you are there. You are ready to go. You are sitting right here, right where you're supposed to be. Get over, by the way, to the old world. How are we doing with ships here? Many ships. How about we ship you over to New World Manola? So there we go. We can now go to Cape Trelawney. It's gonna ship the sugar over here. We're gonna add
We love
you.
seaweeders.
We're gonna add, well, yes. I mean, it's more people, right? Yes, it's more people. So we're gonna add sugar to you. We're gonna add sugar to you. Lovely. And then we're gonna look at the trade route, which was this one. We're gonna add sugar. Oh, no, not sugar cane. Regular sugar. There we go. Obviously not gonna work because there doesn't exist any. And then whenever the hell we get to jam, that's also gonna be done. Now, what we can do is we can focus on getting, not that one, the airship platform up. So airship platform infrastructure, yes. Where do I want that? Would it make, well, actually it would kind of make sense to just have it right here, doesn't it? Ooh, I can actually fit it in here, I think. No, I can't. Okay, fine. We are gonna have it here. And if we have it like that, we can add the sorting office right next by to it. Beautiful. So in order to build all of that, it's actually just bricks. So,
Cargo stations.
you have, or you had already arrived. Come up here and pick up some bricks. We need to help out, but hold on. This place is using workers for something. Right, you're using workers for the post office, but that's fine. So what I would like to build is the clay pit. We're gonna drag clay pit road like so. We're gonna have a small warehouse. I have 100 of you now. So how many of these? Only 25, which is good. Are you gonna sit here? Or are you gonna be actually down here-ish? I think I would like to have you here. It's a bit weird in some ways, but fine. I don't know if you actually need a fire station, but you're gonna get a fire station because I am friendly like that. And after that, we are simply just gonna add more people here. So there, there, and there. We're also going to prepare. I realize that I have sort of screwed myself over here a bit, which is fine. We're gonna deal with it. We're gonna grab all of you, all of the roads. I'm gonna shift you up there. The roads so that you are still connected. We are gonna add this road to, let's say, over here, because I forgot to prepare for the inevitable train line. And that is also now not really correct, is it? No. I don't need that road there. It's only really here that I need a road, so that's fine. And this is where the train line can be. So we're going to prepare for this as well.
A competitor's
The oil refinery.
An attack.
See, we actually have to do something here. I'm going to drag the road like so instead. And also forgot about the bricks. Forgot about the bricks. Forgot about the bricks. You are going to pick up, as a matter of fact, 150 bricks. There's no reason not to. Get over there. And now, oil refinery. That needs to be so that you can pick up everything. Place it like that. The thing is there. Yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna have this thing come around like that, and then we're gonna drag you up over here. Drag you over. Let's just start here. You're just complaining about the goods. That's gonna be fine. Like so. You right next by will actually go up here, and then you come out over here. You actually got built. That was not necessary. But fine. Sure. Can I actually build these? No, I actually couldn't build all of them. But there we go. That's actually fine. And then the small harbor, which I suppose then can sit here. You know what, that is actually... Ooh, I can actually have it like this. Like that. So that you can come down like so. We'll have a bit of a junction here, bit of a junction here, bit of a junction here. Bit of a... I really don't think that this is actually necessary, because we're not going to have a lot of a lot of trades here. Because there's only 4 sources, really. But okay. Now we're actually lacking more things. I should have thought about that. Oops. How far have you gotten? Almost all the way is the answer. How about you then pick up? We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna have some concrete too, because it's just gonna be needed, isn't it? Lovely. But you are now starting to produce your own bricks, which is beautiful. So you have arrived, yes. Then there's the bricks. Is that enough to now build this thing? No, because I need... Oh, where did you go? In order to build you, we also need windows. In order to build you, we need nothing for now, but we are gonna need steel beams, so we can actually fill up on that as well. Great. How is the World Fair? Ooh, a new palace level. Lovely. That is soon done. I'm very excited to see what we get from that. But I should now be able to do 2 more of you guys. We're going to have 1 sit there, and then we're going to have a regular one come here. And we can already see that... Oh, did I not have... Did not... Oh. All right.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
How did I do that? So you've arrived there, and that's okay. We have... No, right, that was just sugar. I didn't do anything internally here. But we should be getting the sugar at some point. Also, yes, I have an expedition on the way. I forgot about you. Sorry. Dockyard dupe, robbed again. Return and plunder the harbor. Bloody hell.
That's good.
Return to the inner disguise as bait the robbers, or diplomacy my way out of it. Deal with the local authorities. We're doing that right. Terrible corruptions such as this must be put to an end, says the governor, and of course you shall have back what was taken. His disingenuousness stinks to high heaven, but you don't have time to go digging any deeper. Lovely. This one is going really well. Diplomacy gets you out of a lot of situations in this game. I like it. So there we go. I can do that one. And as I just said, we can see that we need to think a little bit about this. This needs to be... Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. That had to go like that. I can move that, but... yes. I can actually... You know what? That's true. I don't have to wait. I realize now. I don't have to wait. I can literally build all of it. No, I can't. But that's annoying. Oh, can I do it like this then? No, even with blueprint on, you can't do that. That's a bit of a... That's bad. But didn't I get more things? Yes. 250 attractiveness per completed culture set. That's nice, but I don't have that. So we are gonna sit here as... we're still gonna sit here. I like the bonus on the World Fair thing. 5 happiness from all public services, but my happiness is... Scholars and tourists are a bit low, I suppose. Right, we have completed... Did you continue something? Oh, we actually didn't get the full benefit here. Very enjoyable event, they say. Okay. What do I do? Plus 50 attractiveness. but I'm not getting any. How do I get the things? Okay, but what have I gotten from that? Can I see anything? Was that it? Luxurious park? It kind of sounds like it. Fountain Plaza. A bit uninspiring, I was about to say. No, that's fine. And a gazebo plaza. Okay, you know what? That's okay. I suppose that is what I got. I don't think I got anything in here. Luxurious park, huh? So what's happening now? Does that now just didn't tick? Oh, I do realize that... You might need to be upgraded. You can't, because you're already super upgraded. Okay. Yeah, you're not picking up a whole lot, are you? And it's not like there's a lot of time to do this in. Okay, well, that's just gonna do its thing, I suppose. Right, we have arrived with a whole bunch of stuff. There we go. You can then go back home. You are supposed to pick up a whole bunch of steam beams. In fact, let's just max that out. Lovely. We should now be able to build all of this. That is the entirety of the thing. There we go. And you know what? I haven't thought about this.
A competitor's island withstood
So what are
an attack.
What are you doing? You are... Right, because I kind of wanted to separate the thing. Okay, that's fine. You are a colibri. Go over to New World. Do I need to produce a new one? Because I have one just sitting here, but that's a big one. That's the Duncan. I kind of want another colibri. I don't think I have one, right? I have this little tiny colibri that's doing its rounds. Right, exactly. Exactly the same here. So we are gonna actually produce another colibri. So just a tiny little colibri. There we go. Nothing too bad. We have the obreros, so no worries at all there. Good. Back to Cape Trelawney. By the way, did I set... yeah, I did set you up, right? Yes, the construction cost there, that's fine. You know what? A few more cargo ships wouldn't hurt. And in the New World, how are we on football? We are ready to do football. I can do the big one, which I last time actually didn't do completely. Because I didn't get all of these. Oh, yeah, champagne. We're not producing champagne here. That's not gonna be a thing that we have in here, right? Surely we don't have champagne here. Yeah, no, okay, so that's not gonna work. I see why we didn't succeed in doing the full thing last time. That's okay. No worries. Yeah, are you just gonna keep shooting fireworks? I'm not opposed to it, it's just interesting. And you are delivering to the closest point, that's fine. Are we doing fine now? Like, I'm not sure I understand how this is supposed to work. I don't know. Wine River, you are... Oh yeah, that's a bunch of bombing. Love it. Doesn't affect me
I
though.
shall keep the receipt.
Cool. We are a ceasefire. How much would you want for a peace treaty? You would like 220,000. That's fine.
Your name.
By the way, shouldn't I be making bank? Because of the 28,000. I really should. Also, buy back the thing. He didn't like that I made peace. Lovely. Right. The point is I can't restart this one because I don't have the workforce. So we are going to have to do some workers here. Which is fine. I'm okay with workers because, of course... Even though I can add a whole bunch of farmers with the stuff that I have, it is true to say that workers are even more numerous. If we go to here, we can see that that's 18, and that is 27. And if I want more people to live in my humble, well, everything, yes, that is what we are gonna want. What's the next level? Oh! Oh no. Well, okay, you know what? It's actually... It's not that bad. Because remember that...
Here and there.
how many people do we have in here? 100 people for each one of these, and we're not done with investors. So, okay, you know what? It's mostly fine, but we are gonna be waiting to finish this thing for quite some time. I suppose what we could do is we could finalize what the setup would look like, because I can figure out what the layout is. I see that as a possibility, yes. I'm not gonna focus on that right now then. You are reaching how far now? You are covering a lot of it, which is beautiful. But yes, I would love to have it even further. Even further indeed. But okay. I mean, I am gonna continue with investors, obviously. But we're gonna focus the rest of the episode, I think, on Adam Falls. And then in the next episode, how about we do the old town that I've been talking about, which is probably going to be over here. And then we're going to do some more, maybe some artisans. I mean, why not?
All hands at the ready.
Okay, more expedition stuff. We can focus on that a bit. Amazons, Temple of the Monkey God, more diplomacy. Do I have a... No, I have the guaranteed success with Professor Razak, the humanist, I believe he is. There we go, nothing to fear from this ritual. Join the ritual, we can get something. I don't remember what we get. We get just a monkey tooth. It's fine. Hopefully they are okay with me saying no thank you. We'll see. So anyway, yeah, I might do that in the next episode, in fact. Work on this area. That could be lovely. So, what do we do? What do we want to do here? We want to focus on increasing you up to, or increasing you. We want to move you over to workers. And as soon as we have workers, we need sausages. Is that going to be the second one? Like the first one was for the, what's it called? Lifestyle? Yes, I started with the with the lifestyle leads. That's lovely. So, are you gonna produce your own things? Because remember, this island is gonna be mostly. Oh, do I have the? No, I don't have that yet. Is that what I'm currently working on? I think so, right? No. Yes. Yes. No. When is that coming? Whole neutral ideal. Didn't I do that? Because that's just a trade unit. Hold on. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Didn't I do that? Mr. Nature, change fertility. I had one. Hold on, wait. Or did I miss see? Oh no. Sorry. No, actually, hold on. That's been a while. I want to change this to there. Yes, I can do it. There we go. So you're not gonna have red peppers anymore. You're gonna have furs instead. So now we can produce furs here, which is also a thing that we want to do. So do you... I mean, there's a lot of space here. Sure, I do want a lot of wood. That's true. Have I even started shipping wood from here? I don't think I have. No, I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. That is not... No, that is correct. I didn't add anything to the 5. That's true. In some ways, I could remove the int, the new, the old, etc., etc. But it is true that I have done add-on to crown, shipping a whole bunch of wood. So that's fine. You have arrived at steel beams. Good. A new botanical expedition, rank 3 or 3 difficulty. Good. But yes, that's fine. I think we're okay with doing a bit more here. So, what do I want to? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So you need to get sausages first. So we're gonna do the pig farm, and yeah, we can do fertilizer and everything like that Right. How are we looking on fertilizer
Exhibits
right
on
now?
the wraps. Show me the
Okay-ish. Right. And reap the rewards. Do we get? Oh, now we get a proper thing. Right. So we click here. I suppose unveil the rewards. Oh, bloody hell! That's a lot of stuff. Right. Mosaic paving. We get columns. We get columns. We get extra columns. Confirm. So that was like a double thing then. Okay. Sure, let's just keep doing that. Okay, so did it do like, oh, preparation time and then the thing? Oh, 28,000 coins. Thank you. Did not need it, but thank you. So that's how it works. So 20 minutes for preparation and 10 minutes for the rest, so to speak. But all right then, let's do some basic stuff here, shall we? Let's do some pigs, and I'm probably going to focus the people living over here. So how about we have some animal production over here? That is okay. So we're gonna build you. You're gonna have this one. I think I want that there, right?
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
I think. Yeah, see? That looks good. We are gonna do that. We're gonna have you facing that way. We're gonna have our road like so. And actually, I'm just gonna encompass that entirely. For that, we are gonna need some grain. So we're gonna have grain farming. And where do I have that? I think I have it just over the river here. So this one can come over here. Can come over. Let's just place it like that, because what we can do here, we can have you here, we can have the fertilizer and the... Ooh. Do I want to do the tractor? No, I don't need a tractor. Tractor is stupid. We don't want the tractors here. I say stupid. It's obviously not stupid, but you know what I mean. For this particular place, it's stupid. Do that.
Constructed.
And there's a... That's you. Not the airship. I think the airship actually does look like an airship in that little thing. You obviously need a small warehouse, which I'll place one right here because it fits beautifully, in fact. We're going to upgrade that one time. We are going to add to this one. Kind of do want that to be jam, though, as the final bit. Would you feel correct? So we're going to actually create a new trader route, and we're going to add to that trader route a ship. We have the Buttercup 2, which is going to go from here to here. It's going to add fertilizer. There we go. Just one for now. And I think we have done minimum stock of 200. That's okay then. Because they can move a lot of fertilizer here, obviously. I don't think I can set a maximum stock. No, I can't set a maximum stock. So there you go. But there we go, that's fine. You're gonna start giving you the grain that you need, and then we're gonna have ourselves a slaughterhouse that can sit here. Beautiful. Also, you probably need a small warehouse, which can't fit there, but it can fit here. There we go. Lovely. Well, actually, no, right, you didn't reach, but you did. Yes, you reached over there. But we are gonna do this, by the way. I'm gonna have brick roads. Oh, we don't have that much brick, but bricks over there. And brick over here. Lovely. So that's the first level. And you also want, in not lifestyle needs, we're going to get to that later. You have everything you need there, but you are going to want eventually the church, which is a big one. So how about we move you to here? Actually, not there. Keep going up top. There, I think. Is that enough for the church? No, the church needed its entire thing. That's true. We're gonna add... Oh, bloody hell. Thought I placed you. There we go. So we're gonna add the church, just to sort of have it. You can sit like that.
Ship constructed.
Beautiful. There we go. There's you. You're gonna ship over to... I'm actually gonna send you over to Kiplani and Adam falls immediately. There you go. You transfer. You should be on a path where you can go without being attacked. No, I mean, Alonso has been quite quiet for now, which I enjoy. Right, so we have enough workers for now, but if I construct this thing, which I think we can, no, we're lacking the bricks. Right, let's have
Cargo boat at the
one of
ready.
you add bricks. Good. Send you over here.
On our way.
I don't know if I'm gonna do any red pepper, but it wouldn't be the worst thing if we did. Hopefully I'm not gonna have to move any grain or anything like that, or hops, or, well, anything really apart from the furs. But, so what I was thinking about is obviously the hop fertility thingamabob. You know what? I have a whole bunch of research points. How about we do some item or other field research for technological advancement? I was not lucky in the last time I did this. Crop farms, productivity up, workers needed down maintenance. You know what? That's a very good one. Identify that. Keep going. Caoutchouc, which I think I already have. I think I have most of these. So let's actually just do that.
Admiral!
Regular hop is fine. Okay, well, shut that down. I did get the hops, so I'm happy about that. Don't worry. La Isla de la Muertos. Faith and make a show. Treasure. You know what? What nonsense. Who was that? Oh, bloody hell. That apparently took a bit of a toll on their morale, apparently. So, now, item development for trade union. Because I don't think we had this before, but now we do. So we are going to look at the hop production. And you... Okay, Ruth. Oh, no. Oh, right, I forgot about you. You had that since way before. Oops. What item did I just do? By the way, I did something new, I think. Yes, this one. Orchards. Improving citrus. 5, yeah. That one. I'm gonna ship over. And let's see if there are any other items here. So that one. For orchards. And is there anything else that's relevant for, let's say, production? No. Let me see. No, probably here specifically. Steelworks, vineyard. No. Is there anything here? Oh, right. Remember that we have the fabulous feed yard. That's a good one. You can just bring the caoutchouc and the cocoa up because it's not needed here. Spectacle, clock, artisanal, cab assembly, which I still don't know what it is. And that is clockmaker and jeweler. That's okay. And that is going to go to Manola specifically. Yes, there we go. Any ships down here? Yes. You are riding some bricks to help out.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
The colibri has arrived. So we are now going to set up a airship thingamabob. Let's actually just cancel that, and this is gonna be... It's actually gonna sit sit like that, right? Right, but it's gonna be right. Right. Saying right a lot. Remove the one and have that. Well, actually, then I probably want it to be crown to Adam, now that I think about it. But you'll start at Adam, so that's fine. So you are gonna be added. Probably you, yes. So from Adam, well, actually, okay, fine. I'll start with you like this, and then I'll change it. You're gonna pick up. You're gonna pick up male. Why? Hold on. Ooh, another good expedition. Hold on. We clearly have mail here. Hold on. Airship route. From here to here. Thank you. What? That was weird. And then from Crown Falls to here. And this one is going to be that, but it's going to be same thing as before, about 10. We'll see how that works. So you are going to be, not that, because I changed that, Crown and Adam, like so. So if I accept that, you will go here. You're going to pick up mail. We should also think about increasing the amount of mail that we can have. So if you do that, I'm immediately going to go into this. We're going to change this. There we go. So what do you do now? Do you just return? No, you actually you realize what it was that you were supposed to do. So there we go. And that means we can now not click there. We can click here. We can add regional mail. I don't think we're ever going to get overseas mail here. But we're doing fine. And also you're going to get mail. There we go. Now you cover that. Oh, that's all very fine, actually. I'm going to take that.
Changes.
No propaganda for now. So what I'm thinking about this thing is we need to place another one. We need to be sort of as efficient as we can be, which might be about here-ish. And then we can have the smaller ones next by, so to speak, to it. Right. How many? Ooh, have I done this? Like, you are actually not in a good spot now to think about. Actually, you might be fine if we do stuff over here. You know what? We're gonna turn this on. We're gonna build all of those. Lovely. You're gonna need a train. And we're gonna build this. There we go. Train is on its way. So you're now producing oil. And we're gonna have to do a oil tanker, which you can't... No, sorry, that's not an oil tanker. Here's an oil tanker. There we go. You know what? Stop that. We do have a fair few ships just now. So we're going to have an oil tanker shipping from here over to Crown Falls. Right. So we're going to need a few more workers. How about we add these?
A new milestone.
Lovely. So what we're looking at here is if I do that, then we take you like so. We add yes, let's just do...
I knew this crew wouldn't let
Hey,
you down.
expedition has returned. So we're gonna do that. We are gonna grab you here. We'll see how far out we go. What did you bring me on this occasion? Trials and tribulations, that is true. Ooh, a Temple of Nafir diorama, gods of the Delta, as well as a Mosaurus fossil from Jurassic. Lovely. You know what I am going to do? I am going to send you out immediately on a new expedition, because I have a bunch of it. Botanical, no. Actually, I already have the zoo and the botanical, but I'm going to do a botanical because we have 2 of them. Kraken's Call.
No bitter
All of that is just super good to go, but we do want to buff that up a bit, because you saw we did get a little bit. It is actually relevant to, rather the amount is actually relevant to the number that we have. I'm just going to add the roads here so that is all lovely and connected. And we can fill that out later. So there we go. Because what I was thinking was, where did you end up? You want to be here instead. And that's fine. We can hopefully do that. Hopefully the road doesn't want to go. Does the road want to go through there? I really, really hope not. No, I think we're looking fine. You know what? Fine then. We'll go here. That's okay. And we'll try to fill out as much as possible here. We can see that we cover quite a lot, so that's good. And then probably what we'll do is we'll do these for the rest. How much aluminium do I have? I have... How much do I have? 25. I can do 5 of these. Well, we might have to send a little bit of that here. So you have arrived. with that. How are we looking here? That's filling up nicely, but see, that's not keeping up right now. So it's fine that I put 10, and hopefully with that little bit of extra, this might look a little bit better, hopefully. We shall see. Local mail is looking really, really fine, but it is the mail coming into here that is a bit of an issue. And yeah, over here, that is not looking good. You have a lot of regional mail, but not really the biggest need, apparently. But everyone has it, right? No, you don't have regional mail. Bloody hell, that was stupid. Right. I think we're ready to slow things down a bit and say that, yes, we're doing fine. I think that indeed, in the next episode, we're just going to keep on expanding Crown Falls with people. First and foremost, you're at the church, that's fine. Bread now. Bread is absolutely no problem. We can easily do that. We have the fertilizer, we have the corn for you. So you are sitting at 200, which is absolutely great. Yeah, we're going to be fine. And yes, we are going to produce a hop fertility thingamabob to have over here in case we want hops. I don't know if we do, but we can if we want to. And I'll probably start using... would like to see if there is any trade union items for oil refinery. I'm gonna probably Google that a bit. But yeah, you know what? For now, super happy. Also happy that Alonso didn't do anything in this episode. Apart from, you know, shooting at my cargo ships over here. Which, weirdly enough, hasn't triggered an alarm all that much. That's a bit weird. Like, has it only been once? Odd. But, yeah, happy with all of this. And in the next episode, yeah, a little bit more Adam Falls probably, but potentially we get to the old town here and more buildings over here. I think I would like that very much, yes. So we'll see exactly where we do, or rather, what we do in the next episode. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.